8 take away 5. 8 take away 5. Where's 8? Okay, take away 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many's left?
3.
Very good. How about 9 take away 5? Where's 9 take away 5? Show me 9 take away 5.
There.
Okay, take away 5 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many's left?
4.
Beautiful. How about 10 take away 5? Take away
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yay!
5. I want to do the other one later.
You want to do the other one later? Okay, well, we are done.
We want to go back out.
All right, you may go back out. You may go back out. Goodbye. See you later. All right, so you guys see, very simple, very organic. Anybody can do this. Just glue some beans on a piece of paper. There you go. You can make squares, you can make circles, you can make triangles. It does not matter. I just made the 10 frame because I had a 10 frame printout. But that is what we do. We also do the domino. So we'll get the dominoes and let them toss. And then they add. But very organic. Okay. And you saw the method in which I questioned her. You know, it was very consistent with the numbering. You know, 6 take away 7 take away 5, 8 take away 5, 9 take away 5. You want to be a little consistent when you do that. Just basic drill, you know, and no book, but they get it. It's a repetition of it, and this is the basis of hooked on math that we use.
6. 5 plus 1. 6.
So that's very very organic, and they really don't see the book that often to where I have to let them do the drill, but matter of fact, in the book, there it is. Never move on. So they know it inside out. So it really does help. It really does work after all these years. Not many people know about the program, but yeah, it's been here all along. And actually, this one is the multiplication, and it comes with this little overlay and a marker. So we just moved the overlay around. We might have a couple of them, but just a little transparency. And what they do is they work it, and then on the back, same book. I just feel like flipping, but the answers are on the back, and they don't flip to the back to fill it out. They know to do it, and then they flip back and check their answers. So here we go, and it covers addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So a good way to do it. Like I said, I don't always make them do all of these at one time. I'll tell them to do half because these are really repeated. And if they can get 2 plus 3, I won't make them do 3 plus 2 because they already got it. They know from the cards, you know, the reverse. So let me know. I know there are a lot of programs that work like this. It's kind of reminiscent of what do I want to say? I want to say kind of like Charlotte Mason type, you know, just organic. 1 plus 1 equals, you know, just factorials, just as if you would. I don't know if you guys make your kids write them down, write the math facts down, maybe 3 or 5 times or 10 times. I don't know. Do you guys still do that? Does anybody do that? You know, in a piece of paper, or in a spiral or composition book, you know, to help them learn the facts. Who else does this? Ray's does this. So I'm really a fan of Ray's because it's basic. It's old school math. It doesn't overwhelm them. So yeah, This is it. And you guys, this program is still, I still see it floating around on eBay in case you're interested, just like the original Hooked on Math. You just need a cassette player, which you can find in any thrift store, even on eBay, Goodwill, whatever. You can still find them around. And so, you know, I know there are, what is that, teaching textbooks. This the original teaching textbooks, guys. Okay, the original OG. And so, you know, you can't get much simpler than beans. And you can do the same thing for multiplication and division. Okay, you don't need any fancy products, any, you know, manipulatives, and you don't need that fancy stuff. So, even in the books, they are taught, you know, to beans. They're taught to use beans and multiply and divide. So, you know, there it is. Very simple. But, yeah, there we go. When I drill them, you know, of course, this is the first one with the answer, and it teaches them the sum. The answer isn't a corner, but you hold up the card and cover the corner, so they don't see the actual corner. And these I just keep in a box up there, one of those turquoise boxes. But it is full of the rest of them, because we have everybody on different levels around here. Let me see. I don't know. I think this one goes into, this goes all the way up to 12. Yeah. And then the next one is division. So, there we go. And this is a review. So, yeah. Teaching textbooks, OG style. Just can't see spending that when I really don't need to, you know. And like I said, with the drills, seriously, do you all do drills with your kid? You know, fact drill them on paper. I'm just curious to know, is it every day? Is it every other day? Is it something that you do is for a method of teaching math? Or is it something you do as a supplement? You know, how do you get them to retain their math facts? That's what I want to know. Question of the day. Leave me your comments. And what age have you done this? And if you're considering doing the math drill that way, let me know. I'm just curious. Help everybody out. I've seen a couple of people talk about it, doing it that way. And like I said, that's kind of Charlotte Mason-esque and Ray's-esque methods, but old school. This is how they used to do it back in the day, and it works. So yeah, help us all out. All right, guys. Whew. That is it. And let's see, what's something else I wanted to say. Review. This is a review. This is a review lesson, not a lesson. So obviously she knew the answers. But for those of you that are wondering, we are midway through, I think the recorder's through actually first grade math. So that is where we are with 2 of them. The other 2 are 3/4 of the way through second grade. We have Aaliyah and Zion over here. This is what they were just in here doing, playing school. So one of them would be the teacher at the chalkboard and write the problem down, and the student would answer the problem, and then they would switch places. So yeah, they've been sitting here doing this for I don't know how long. But yeah. I can remember playing school when I was young too. That was one of my favorite things. But anything to get them going and get them thinking. I encourage them to do math facts, because you know it helps them out. They help each other out. So I can imagine once they get to multiplication, they'll be doing the same thing. Yeah, that's basically because they imitate what they see me doing. So, yeah, one of those creative times. I can't say they're far and few, but yeah, it's everyday happening around here. If it's not in the house, it's outside. We do all kinds of stuff with math and spelling and, you know, makeup games outside. In fact, I put some stuff up on Instagram. Hopscotch with money. The money symbols. So, and you can do the same thing with math problems. You know, spelling words or, you know, anything. Music notes. Okay, I always forget. You can put a spin on whatever it is you're doing. If you're learning planets, constellations, you know, draw it in a typical game in Foursquare. You guys still do that? I teach my kids old school games. You know, kids these days don't know about Foursquare and dodgeball and double dutch. All these games we used to play as children. Because that's what we did. You know, we played outside all day. All day, ate outside, everything. Now, technology has taken over. Thankfully, you guys know my stance. My kids are always outside. You know, they're always outside. So, yeah. But, yeah, when you do get out there, do things like that with them. You know, teach them old school. You guys, what do you teach? Jacks? You know, do you remember playing jacks? There's always learning to be had in those games. So, let me know. Let us know in the comments. Good morning. Alright, so let me show you what I just did. Since I see I have inquiries. Alright, so I was on Instagram earlier this morning and I posted math on the table. You guys know I'm all about the old school, but what I was saying was this is the original teaching textbooks. Okay, Hooked on Math. I have shared a review on this version some years ago, so you can search my channel. There's also a link in my bio on this review. So I'm answering the questions on it, but not many people know about it. It's just like the Hooked on Phonics, the original version, the cassette version from the 80s. Those are the ones I prefer. These were purchased years ago by my mom, and you can still find them. So that's what I'm answering the questions on. Where can I find them? So yeah, here we go. So here we go. I'm on eBay. Okay. Now there are two different versions of the cassette because they did bring it out later in the closer to 2000. There's one, not that one. You want this one. And if you look on the look at the review, you'll see the box and everything that it comes in, but this is what you're looking for. You want to make sure it's complete. This version is complete. It's only $22. And I saw quite a few, but I'm going to show you even better deal than this. It's $8.35 shipping. So you want to make sure there are all the cassettes. And I think this one had, okay, here are the books. You're going to have 4 different books. You want to, the flashcards still shrink wrapped. Okay. So that's a good thing. They're all there. And the cards, you saw the border, they match the books. So this is what you're looking for. But this is a good deal. Like I say, teaching textbooks. See this? The kids can work on it on their own. No help. It's self-checking. So let me see if I can find. This is the one. This is a steal. Okay. You're getting hooked on phonics and hooked on math. They're both complete. $9.99, $6.74 shipping. So those of you that are looking, this is what I use all day, every day. We do nothing else. They all look to be there to me. Cassettes. Math. All the math books. Still shrink wrapped. And you always want to read the description. This person didn't actually know because they're just a vintage seller, but I'm telling you, it's complete. Both sets. And see, they're letting them go because, you know, for a deal, because they have no idea the value of them. So you guys, jump on it. Good luck for whoever gets it. Let me know. Come back and let me know if you got this. Let me see. Here's another one, 29. Not bad. Let me check out the pictures and just see. I know the lighting is bad in here. It's cloudy today. This one looks to be complete from what I'm seeing. Let me see the cards. Here's the box. This is what you see in my review. Okay, so you can't see the cards. So this one, the cards will be up under the books. And it's just the flashcards, but you need to see complete. Okay, it says complete. So, good luck. Here's another one, hooked on phonics and hooked on math at $69. Used, both sets are complete. Okay, so you are still getting a good deal because it's hard to find them complete because they're vintage. Everything there. This looks very nice condition to be this old. I think this is like a second version. Maybe. Well, maybe not. But yeah. It's been written in, so you probably have to white out. But, you know what? I wonder if there's an offer on this, because I would try to get them to lower it. But yeah, normally, they don't write. There's an insert. There's a, what do you call it? A, transparency that they put over here and use a dry erase marker. And then they flip it over and put the transparency against this page, because that page has the answers. So, I don't know how much of that is used, but yeah. Let's see what it says. It said read the description. All pages haven't, not all pages have been used. Okay, so a little bit of whiteout and you'll be okay. Still not bad for what you're looking for. Okay, let's see. There's no negotiation on this. So again, good luck, but you get both sets. So both of these sets ran about $200 when they first launched. So you know, it is what it is. Here's one for $15. Some minor wear. Could not test the tapes. Usually the tapes are fine. It's getting a cassette player, and you can check here for a player, because most of the time you can find them still working condition, and I recommend a player. So what I'm looking at, this looks to be complete. The books look very nice. Yep, very nice condition. It's clean. So here you go. $15. Here's another one. Let's check this one out. New condition. Carry case holds all. Fast free shipping. So let's check it out and see. Guys, it is so cloudy out here. It's about to rain. Yep. And you get the box. And I keep mine in the box. I just pull out the, you know, whatever we need. But I have the box over there by the closet. To actually both of them. So, again, good luck, you guys. Let me know who got what. I'm curious. You want to know how I'm using it? Come back and ask. You know, how specifically. But I'm telling you, this saves me so much time because I don't have to do a whole lot. Replacement cards, you can look for stuff like this. A lot of times thrift stores will have just the randomness. So if you find one that is missing something, you might want to risk it and see. First, look if you can find a replacement before you buy an incomplete set. We have this version. We don't like it. It's in the closet. This is nothing compared to this. So I don't even mess with those. I'll probably end up giving it away. I think I found it at the thrift store for $1. So replacement cassette. There's phonics. So, but yeah, this is why I don't like the new versions of Hooked on Phonics and Hooked on Math, because you have to buy each level separately, and they're not the same method really. So, yeah, I stand behind Hooked on Phonics because it has been the basis curriculum for math and phonics and reading all along. But I just don't like the newer, the newer versions. And most people my age and older that know prefer the original version. So, this Hooked on Math, Hooked on Phonics was the same one I used when I was in school. So, very familiar. Very, very familiar. But, let me go back to this. I'm just marveling over this. You know what? I'm serious. I may. Somebody let me know. But I have a mind to purchase it and give it away. But I'm going to be even and just let it ride for a while and see. And if nobody snags it, I may, of course I'll have to eat the cost of shipping it again. But, yeah. And it may be two separate giveaways. So, I don't know. But, you guys, good luck. Good luck on that. So, if this was helpful, let me know. Keep up with Instagram. Because, like I say, I share different things on Instagram. And, it takes a minute to get to YouTube. But, or, it's just I was going to say just a review. Something I already shared on YouTube. I'm just showing that I'm still using the material.
4 missed calls.
So, here's your search. This will kind of refine it. That way you don't have to go through all of the... Because if you just put in Hooked on Math, you're going to get all of these. And this is only 21. So... It's just a little bit easier to search this way, even though you're going to get that other version. It's 155 results. I mean, if you want to just look through and just compare, that's fine. But it's going to pull up all of them. For narrowing down the search.